Good morning, everyone. Gonna do a real-time video. So, just a few minutes ago, I had a bobcat crossing my field. I wanted to take the opportunity to show you how close I am to my home. My house is just behind me. This is my little fire pit here. And you can see this is my field. This is my landlord's truck, but this field, I see tons of deer out here. I see all kinds of animals. I have seen a bobcat before, and just this morning I saw him again. I am not 100% sure if it's a bobcat. It could be a Canadian lynx, but it is a cat nonetheless. So we are going to come out basically right off of my porch, and we're going to see what kind of tracks we can find today. You can hear the cars. We're right next to the road. I don't know why, but the animals tend to feel safe here. Maybe because they know I'm not a hunter and I'm not going to hurt them, but right here, right out of my doorstep basically, this is a nice big cedar tree, and I throw all my food scraps out here, so you'll always see deer tracks coming in and out of here. You can see those are deer tracks from last night. You can see some more. They're just kind of poking around, seeing what they can find, what I threw out. And I've got a buck and a doe. So the bobcat, I saw him about here towards the end of the field, and he walked this way. So that's where I'm going to head. I'm going to go out around my truck, and you can see my burn barrel right there. I burn a lot of paper. I don't like to throw paper away in the trash. I can burn it. So anyway, I go right around here, and I will take you guys along with me. Let's see what's walking in my front yard. You can see we haven't gone too far. There's my landlord's truck there. Got all these deer trails. It's very bright out right now. I'm having to wear sunglasses because of the snow brightness. It can cause snow blindness. So if my filming isn't great, it's because I can't see the camera. It's black to me right now. So this should be interesting. Anyway, so I'm getting to where I saw the bobcat. And I'm amazed at how big it was. It was extremely large, bigger than a household dog. Yeah, it was big. So the first time I saw it in my field, I came home and it was standing straight up right about here in the field there. And I was like, oh my God, it's a coyote. So I looked and I looked and I looked and parked my car. Once I got out of my car, I looked out and it bounded off into the woods. Just jumped 2 bounds and it was into the woods. I was like, oh my God, what was that? So I went out and saw the tracks and confirmed that it was a bobcat that had done that. It was pretty wild. The sad thing is, if it's a bobcat or a lynx, it is following the deer. So this is the deer's area. This is where they come in every day. You can tell we're still following deer tracks right here. This might be the cat. You can see it almost looks like this is where the bobcat had sat down. You can kind of see feet. I'm willing to bet that was the bobcat and it was sitting down right there. So these tracks are really grainy. The snow's been kicked through them. So it's really difficult to see the imprint, but I'm going to try to get you a close-up view here. Hopefully some of these tracks will be better. Let's see, these go right in through the woods here. I can't tell whether that's a cat or deer. Possibly if I just stopped and looked a little closer, but we're getting near to where I saw the bobcat. Pretty sure that's still deer, but maybe not. Alright, let's see. Jeez, Maybe that was his tracks because I don't. Oh, nope, there they are. Okay, I was going to say I don't see them yet. Okay. So the bobcat tracks are coming out of the woods here. And you can see how much closer these tracks are together than the others. So I'm just confirming that these are the cats. Oh yeah, definitely cats. Definitely the bob. Oh wow, that's so cool. I don't know if you can see the toes in there, but I can. Wow. So he stood about right here and looked at me. Oh my goodness, there's two of them. Look. Wow, that's awesome. So he stood about right here and looked at me. We had a little staring contest, and then he went into the woods over here. Oh, this is cool. I gotta check these tracks out. So is this the cat also? Let me come over here. No, this is a deer. Okay. So that set is a deer. This is the cat. Wow, this is so cool. Alright. I just want to get a little picture for my scrapbook. Oh, that's awesome. You can sort of make out his toes in there. And these tracks are fresh. He just came through here, moments ago. But like I said, when you walk, the grains of the snow kind of kick back in your track right now. Let's see if I can get those toe prints in camera. Yep, he stood right about here. You can see how he moved his track. He stood right here and watched me. Wow, that's cool. I don't know if I'm making it up or what, but it almost smells like cat pee. I don't know if I'm just thinking it's going to smell like cat pee or what, but it kind of does. Wow, this is awesome. It's going to be difficult to track him once I get into the woods just because of all the deer tracks that are going to be in there. But I think we should be able to follow him pretty good. Oh my goodness, look at the little toesies! I really hope you can see those on film. I can't because of the snow's just blinding me to death, but you can see the little kitty toes. Alright, I'm going to pause you guys. I'm going to get into the woods and see what else I can find. Alright. So we've gone under this tree here and through that thick brush, so I'm going to head right over that way. Just wanted to see if by slight chance he caught a hair on any of these branches, because sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes you can see hairs on the sticks, and I don't see any on these ones. Alright, let's follow him in through the trees. That's what kitties like to do. Ooh, this is interesting. So his tracks go here, but then there's another set of tracks that go this way, and his tracks go underneath here. Let's check these tracks out. That's a canine. I'm pretty sure that's a canine track. It could be a kitty track. That's interesting. That, to me, looks like a coyote. Oh, let's follow this one real quick, and then I'll go back to the bobcat. Yep, it's a canine, I think. Hold on, guys. Sorry, didn't mean to shake you around so much. I don't see the claws. That's huge track. Actually, I believe that is a cat. It's a different one. These tracks are a lot bigger, but you don't see any claw marks. Wow, weasels. Alright, so we're still going to follow the other set, but I just want to... Wow! Oh my gosh, this is awesome! I'm sorry, guys. Wow, look at that. That is a huge track, guys. That's a huge track. Oh my god, that's so cool. I really hope that's showing up good. So there's two. Oh my gosh! Look! Wow. Wow, this one's huge, guys. I don't think this is the one that I saw in the field. And if that's the truth, then there's some big cats out here. Wow. That's ridiculous, guys. There's a deer track right over here. It's a buck. Check that out. Nice buck track. Looks like bunny ears. So the buck is right walking through here about the same time that big old cat's walking around. Check that track out, guys. That is beautiful. Wow. Look at the pad. And you can see this area right here is from its fur. So it's got a ton of fur around the foot to keep it warm, obviously. So this area right here, where it's all scuffed up, that's from its foot, and its fur on its foot. Wow, that is such a great track. I'm so excited about that. Alright, so there's two, at least. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys aren't bored. I gotta just check these out. This is so cool to me. Wow. I mean, that is just impressive. Wow. I'm so excited about seeing these. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a little unnerving also. You know, because I know that they're out here. There's at least two of them. Alright, we're going to go back. I'm going to pause the video. My field's right here, guys, so we're still not even away from my field yet. I'm going to go back through the woods here and meet up to where those two sets of tracks joined up. Hang tight, guys. Alright, so you see my tracks, and then you can see where the other tracks go up that way. And these are the smaller tracks. These are the tracks from the bobcat that I saw. I can tell because of the way it was in the field. So you can see these tracks are a lot smaller. So what I'm going to do is hop over here. Alright, I think I just messed up a little bit, guys. I thought I was on pause, but I wasn't. Sorry about that if I did. Anyway, we're right back to where the tracks join. And I'm just going... I was going to go around this way, but I think we're going to go back this way and hook back onto that trail. So you got his tracks right here, or her tracks. This is the smaller of the two. The other one, my goodness, guys, this one was huge. I can't imagine what the size of the other one is. I'm kind of scared, but it'll be alright. Alright, so they're into this thicket here. What I need to do right now is really look hard because they could be hiding in any of this brush. This is their territory. They have the upper hand. This is their grounds. So I noticed that he's going through here. I'm just going to continue to follow just for a little ways. But I just want to also make noise and let them know, hey, I'm here. Not trying to hurt you, don't want to harm you, but I'm here. So we're just going to keep going through this brush. You know, when you're tracking animals, you can't be afraid to get covered in snow. You can't be afraid to do that because this is where they go. This is where they live. This is where they thrive. And let me see if I can... Is that better? Kind of, sort of. You know, if you want to track them, you got to go where they're going. So you can't be afraid to get your feet wet, to get your body covered in snow. You can still see that the cat's going through here. So we're still on his trail. We're going to follow through here. And we're really going to look at the branches, make sure nothing's moving, because this is his territory. And I'll show you, these are broken because he came through here and pushed his body on them. And it is a big cat. So you can see his body stands at least this tall from the ground, and that is about 1.5 feet from the ground. And he was pushing through here and broke through those branches. You can see this side is broken as well. So he's quite a wide animal. You can tell the width from that stick broken to that stick broken. you can see it's a pretty big size animal. So we just want to be cautious and careful and just let him know that we're here and we're not going to hurt him. So again, this is the smaller of the two, and it looks like he just hooked onto another trail, so there's a trail coming from that way. I'm just trying to see if he's doubling back on me or not. Alright. That's a deer. Okay, so that's the buck. You can tell, see the buck tracks? So that was from the buck. And the cat is still continuing this way. And you can just tell he's going this way because of the positioning of his feet. And you can still hear the cars because I'm literally just barely outside of my field. These are my woods, guys. I live in a pretty cool spot, that's for sure. And all the time I'm walking out here, I'm really trying not to step in any of his tracks. I don't want to disrupt any of them. Oh, goodness, he hooked onto the big trail. Okay, so this is the big cat. Okay. That is the bigger cat. And they're both headed in the same direction. So the little trail right here, this is the little track that we're following of the bobcat that we saw. And then the other track goes up this way. So we're going to follow those. So the big set has broken off in this direction. And the small set is going in another direction, still headed this way. This is the same area that I tracked them in before. If you watched my previous tracking video, that spot where I walked up to where they went to the bathroom is probably up this way. I don't know how to gauge distance, probably 1/10 of a mile. Not very far at all, just through the woods here. So I have a hunch that that is where their den is because these tracks are headed in that same direction. So it would just lead me to believe that their den is out this way somewhere. So that's really cool. I think it's cool. It's also just, okay, this is a marking. You can see that they marked the tree. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's a pea spot there. And then their tracks go everywhere, so it's definitely a cat. Peed here. I wonder if it's warm. Holy fuck, you guys, that's warm. Ah, that's creepy. I just touched that pee is legitimately warm. That's really cool. Okay. This is the larger cat's track. So he's gone down here and in through the woods. He's also gone up here. You can see where his fur is brushed around. He kind of walked all around here, marking it up, smelling it up. And there's a strange thing right here. You can see that in the snow. I wonder if that's from a bird. I'm not really sure, but it's, that's interesting. So the cat tracks go this way. Alright, keep following it, guys. Pee, you guys. My fucking finger stings. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say the F word. Oh my goodness, my finger stinks. Ew. Oh my goodness, that stinks. I just rubbed bobcat piss all over myself. That probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. Oh goodness. If you can't beat them, join them, right? Maybe it was a smart move. So this set of tracks is still going in the same direction. So I do believe that their den is out this way. So I don't think I'm going to keep going too far. I'm already pushing my luck. And now I have bobcat pee on me. But yeah, that's really cool. Really, really cool. Hooking onto a game trail right now. So we're on to deer. And then the cat still going this way. Oh, look at his little footy print. So cute. Oh, this is awesome, guys. Well, I think I'm going to end the video here. And what a cool experience. Probably still film a little bit, and I might possibly do some more scouting, but definitely bob kitties out here. Or possibly Canadian lynx, who knows. That one track is so big. If it is in comparison to the one I saw, which is the smaller track, I just can't imagine how big that animal actually is. So, that's where I'm going to stop today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Have an awesome day. See you in the next video.